you for tuning in to Zazade Studios here with Afrovibes TV. I have my lovely guest, Linda. Woo! And yeah, it's been a time. It's been a time. But let's talk about something.
We got something to talk about. We got something to talk about.
What's up with you bitches doing drugs?
She went right into it. She went right into it. Yeah.
Because, I mean, what the fuck is going on? I actually really don't understand. I try to have a little bit of sympathy, compassion, but at the same time, it's just going overboard. It's a little bit too much.
So what do you mean?
Girl,
what brought into it?
Why am I even trying to talk
about drugs? Let's talk about that.
The world is on drugs.
Why the world is on drugs? The world is on drugs.
The world is on drugs.
The world has been on drugs. The world has been on drugs for a very long time that we don't even really know. Our parents told all about it. Our grandparents told all about it. Our grandparents' grandparents told all about it. Well, I don't know about you, but my my great-grandfather told me all about drugs. Way back from Martin Luther King. Girl. Actually, before, because we had a little conversation before air, but my great-grandfather that I did not a biography, I did a biography on him in college.
Okay.
Because remember I said I wanted to get to know everybody before they pass.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. I wanted to get everybody's like life story before they pass. And he was telling me all about like the drug scene, like how everything was real bad in Louisiana.
In the 80s? On the 70s?
No. When Martin Luther King time frame, that was like 60s. Yeah. That was like, and he told me he was a teenager back then. So it was kind of like fascinating, like hearing the stories of that, but it all originated. Well, it didn't even, it all started because the big shit really happened in the 70s when them hippies was doing that thing when crack came out. Yes. 70s, and then that's when it was like born in the 80s, crack baby. But that's when but it really like went hard in the 80s and the 70s and stuff. It did. So I didn't really do my research on it, but I know that's what he was telling me. So it was kind of like fascinating to know the stories and hear about the stories on what happened back then and how hard like it took families out. Yeah. And when your parents say ain't nothing new under the sun. Mm-hmm. I thought about that saying again the other day, 2 days ago. I was like, damn. Really ain't nothing new under the sun when you told me that story.
Yeah.
About that friend.
All right. And see, I'm going to kind of get into that. So that friend, I loved that friend to death. But every time that friend used to pull up to my house so that we could chill, they would pull up with a whole new dent in their car. Their bumper was missing, or they had a part missing. They had a dent. They had just whatever it was dinged up and plus stuff. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing with your car, baby? What you doing with your car? And then girl, I'll go in there, and then there would be like a little ashtray. Like she would treat her door as like an ashtray.
I know you lying. I know you lying.
Yes. So there was like cigarette holes and shit on the door.
So she must have had that cotton or that leather. Which one it was?
Girl, I think it was the cotton. The cotton on the door. Fucking.
Oh man. Girl, toe up.
But I was like, at that point I was like, fuck, I don't like this.
I don't like this
not
for you,
booking this right now. Yeah, like I love you, but damn. Something's gotta change. But a lot of times in situations you can give your friend constructive criticism and they don't take it, or they don't take it lightly, or
they could probably not take it lightly. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Or they're not receiving it.
Yeah.
They're not.
So it's really for your betterment, but at the end of the day, you are gonna do what you want to do, and I just feel like it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see your loved one addicted to a substance, especially if it's a depressant.
So what kind of like substance was it? Like, because you saying burnt spark, like I'm thinking I'm just
okay. So
me being oblivious and everything. I'm thinking
that was weed.
Okay, so that was weed. Because the first thing of mine came was like a cigarette. I'm like, you got cigarette buzz on you? Like, what's really tea? So I want to know, like, okay, so it was weed. So do you feel like weed would like really take somebody all the way to the edge, or what?
So weed, I don't think it'll take somebody to the edge, but like speaking with my personal experience, me and marijuana do not get along anymore, because whenever I do try to hit the blunt or whatever here and there, I end up fainting.
Really?
Yeah.
Fainting.
But that's been a thing. But even when I was pregnant,
you think it's because you're not drinking water?
No. Look, because when I was pregnant, I ended up fainting too, and I wasn't even doing anything. So it's just like, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is, but I know for a fact whenever I would try to hit the blunt or whatever, I would get this feeling over my body. And some people, I have talked to some people and they do experience this, and some people definitely don't. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? So you get this feeling over your body, you start becoming tingly, and then once you start becoming tingly, you start feeling staticky, and then the static turns into like a colorful static, like on television, like that black and white.
Yeah.
But it's like a colorful, and then you see it like in your vision.
So you start hallucinating.
Yes.
That's what it's giving. It's giving you hallucinate.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just way too much for your dosage. You know what I know something?
What?
Speaking on the weed, we're gonna talk about some weed.
Okay.
I had a couple friends. Everything, you know what? Now that it's all coming to me. I had 2 homegirls that called me, real close friends. They called me last night. By the way, my birthday was January 12th. Happy birthday to you. So shout out to you Capricorns out there, because we rule the world. Yeah, and we do. Real boss.
I'm compatible with a Capricorn. So
real boss.
Capricorn, get at it.
And the
strong men.
Yeah,
Capricorns.
No, for real, y'all. She's a Cancer.
Yeah.
So I had 2 homegirls, and one of them Capricorn. That's crazy. No, not a Capricorn. She's a Cancer. But anyway, story. So
story time.
So she actually called me, and this is the day of my birthday, and I'm dozed out. I'm in the bed because I had a time the night before leading into my birthday. She like, friend. She called me friend. I said, what's up, friend? Friend, we need help. I said, what's going on? I already know she loaded. So I'm like, you drunk or what? No, friend. We ate 500 milligrams of edibles. This girl is about this big. 500 milligrams. It was her and my other homegirl. Both of them took 500 milligrams.
Whoa.
And if y'all know about them edibles, now I didn't experience edibles one good time, and I saw myself never, ever again. So I always see how I feel about it, and then if 30 minutes pass and I'm still good, and one little itsy bitsy bite. No, baby, they thought that they was high almighty, and they took the whole thing. Doped out. Doped out. Like, stuck as a chuck. Stuck. And I was like, I went in there, went to their apartment, because she was like, come down, friend, we need help, because stay in the same building. Ooh. I said, what's going on, friend? Girl, they was happening like a zombie. Like a zombie. Edibles? Like a zombie. Yeah. I walked through that door, they said, hold on, what's that little thing? They looked at me, hold on, they looked at me like this.
I so old.
Oh yeah, real so I said, oh, they gone. But luckily, my other homegirl had her bestie there too. So I was like, all right, they in good hands because mommy ain't upstairs. I can't take care of y'all. But that was just on some. I wouldn't consider marijuana as one of the harshest drugs.
I would not either. I would.
There are some. That's just the starter of the thing.
It's okay.
I done seen some stuff.
I think it's personal for me.
I done seen some stuff, but
yeah, me too.
You probably seen something more harsher than or really experienced that. So how was that like for you? Like what?
With my situations, a lot of the people that were closest to me or around me, they're addicted to cocaine. They're addicted to cocaine. It's not even fucking funny. I mean, what the fuck? In some instances, they're losing their loved ones.
So how close are they to you? Do you feel, how does that affect you though?
Like, it affects me because I genuinely love them. Like I genuinely love them, and we had like a relationship ever since we more than a decade. So it's kind of like I watched you turn possessed. I watched you turn into a character that you never once was.
Yeah. Ooh, and that's I feel like that's even that's hard.
It's scary. It's like damn.
So like coming from, like, I'm still trying to figure out if somebody is on drugs in my family. So like, because I know this person used to do drugs, but you know, at times people relapse and stuff. So it's kind of hard because I've never like physically been around that person a long period of time to know, but sometimes I feel things. So I'm asking you, like, what were some things that you kind of like noticed that was like, yeah, this ain't you? Although you know that, you know, you experienced who they were before, but what were some like traits that you kind of like noticed that was like, this ain't, was it the way they talked? Was it, what was it?
Oh, that's a very good question. So in the first episode, we talked about spiritual awakening. And there is feelings or energy or frequency that you feel without even talking about. We haven't even talked about anything.
Right.
I feel like it came on a spiritual level.
So that came first. Before you even knew what it was.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Okay.
Amen. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. And there were certain situations where I should have been left because whenever I was growing up, whenever I was a teenager, a lot of the people around me were addicted to Xanaxes. So that's what, whenever I was telling y'all the story about homegirl pulling up and a new dent in her car every day, it was Xanaxes.
So it wasn't just the weed; it was the weed and the Xanax.
And it was the weed and the Xanaxes, but then it was also you mix Xanaxes with drinking.
Yeah.
And so I mean, like I was trying to say, like these are all antidepressants. Or what is it? Antidepressants or depressants?
Antidepressants.
Yeah. They're all antidepressants. If you're already not in the state of mind where you're supposed to be, and you fuck around and take these drugs,
it's just gonna bring you down some more. It's just gonna make you
want to plummet.
Yeah.
You're plummeting.
Yeah, you're feeding that whatever it is that you're battling.
Yeah, exactly. And somebody very close to me, they were addicted. They were addicted to Xanaxes. They were addicted to drinking. But then also too, whenever they would take those substances, they would be down, right? But then whenever they needed to pick themselves back up, they would take a upper, and they would take an Adderall. But then to cancel out the Adderall because they were fucking up for too long, they would go back down and take a Xanax.
So it was just in rotation.
Yeah, exactly. So it was just a lot. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and go on break, and we're gonna pick this up whenever we come back. So just stay tuned, and thank you for watching Zazadi Studios here on Afrovibes TV. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
All right, thank you for tuning back in to Zazadi Studios here with Afrovibes TV, and I have my lovely guest Lynn.
I'm back.
Yes,
back for another episode.
Okay, we were talking about a very serious topic that seems to be destroying the whole world because, like we stated, the world is on drugs. So,
but you want to know what? Is the world, now I just thought about it. This is a thought that just came to my mind just now. Is the world on drugs, and is that it? Or does that also cause mental health disorder? Or is that like something that's in sync with that? Or, do you all get what I'm saying? Like, does the drugs cause... Well, I can't say does the drugs cause mental disorder, because I feel like it does in some sense.
Like dementia.
Or does it enhance it? Or does it enhance it? Like we both had experiences like this.
True story. Yeah.
Exactly. Do you feel like it causes it or it enhances it? And who knows? We need to.
Who knows, dude? Who knows? Will we ever know? Like, will we ever know?
Like, how would you know deep down until maybe it was there, or maybe the drug enhanced whatever it was that you were going through. I don't know. I'm going off the deep end.
No, you're not. You're not.
I'm going off the deep end.
Because I have a personal experience with that. Were you bound to have that mental disorder or disease, or did you up and spark that up because you did what you did?
I don't know, because you can also say, like, not even like what's another little mild schizophrenic. Okay, people with the schizophrenia, they be going through seeing all kinds of stuff that also is like intertwined when we talking about weed and stuff. Like, weed be making you feel delusional, and then now you sitting here talking to yourself, or you sitting here talking to this and talking to that, and you're like, well, is this really real?
Is this really real? Yeah.
Okay, I'm going off the deep end. I'm going off the deep end.
No. It's true. But everyone has had their experiences. If you've never had experiences, okay, Miss Saint, Miss Virgin, Miss I do no wrong, or I've never done no wrong.
I don't know. I would consider me as one of them saints, and I do no wrong. I don't know.
Have you tried anything though before? If you have tried, you don't have to get into it, but I would say
I've tried. I've tried one.
Yeah.
One good drug that people will look at and be like, what? I am never trying this. the one that everybody be like, I would never try. I tried it one time just to see. And then I prayed afterwards. I said, let me not ever get hooked on this.
Forgive me.
But at the end of the day, drugs are. I'm not saying don't do them, but I am saying be cautious, because at some point in time, you might run across one. It starts from the marijuana. You know what my parents used to say?
It's a gateway drug.
Ooh. Your mama used to say that too?
Yeah.
That's crazy, because she's from Louisiana. And
come on.
We're gonna get into the biography later. But it really is. And I never even understood it until like 2 years ago. 2 years ago. You want to know what else is a gateway, but it's not a drug? Alcohol. That starts the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you.
That's true. Because I feel like I would have been A-okay with just smoking marijuana instead of picking up a bottle and drinking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because actually no. I'm so happy fucking sober right now. I'm so happy just being sober.
Because you were just saying that you stopped smoking.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But you're still drinking though. But you're saying that you would rather yourself still be smoking than the drinking right now.
Yeah.
Why? Because you feel like you drinking leads you to other things? Is that what it is? Or you feel like it's gonna like easily influence you into other things when you drink? When you drink,
I be doing bad shit.
but do you do the other drugs though? Do you feel like it's gonna lead you to the other drugs? If you
other drugs?
Yeah. Do you feel like it's gonna lead you to drugs?
Nah, it ain't gonna ever lead me.
But what about the weed
drugs
though?
Weed?
Do you feel like it would have like led to doing something else?
Hell nah. Hell nah. You're so chill.
But which one you feel would lead you to more so the other one? Like the weed or the drink?
But you know what? I think that's a wrong question to ask me because I have a strong willpower. So if I know that like I'm never supposed to be doing meth, you know, I'm never supposed to be doing crack. I'm never supposed to be doing none of this shit.
But have you tried any other thing other than, you don't have to say what it is, but have you tried anything else other than weed?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one was first, the weed or the other thing?
I'm not gonna lie. Acid.
Why you get okay? You felt open and, but okay, you started that before the weed.
Nah, it was
or you did it. I'm not gonna say started because it was ended. But you
did the weed first,
and then it led to that.
And then it led to acid. Then it led to shrooms because those are psychedelics. But those gave me like a happy high. I know I was gonna be actually mentioning this, so if anyone sees this in my family, I do apologize, but I'm just keeping it real because
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So
it's not for you, it's for them.
Yeah. There are mushrooms that grow in the ground and that people take either in teas or consume whole or in chocolates. Or
I've had shrooms once before.
Did you have a good trip?
I had a great trip. Actually, the first time I had a great trip.
My first time was not, but go ahead, go on.
You know what they say? Whatever your mental state is at that time that you take it, that is what is going to have you on trip mode. So whatever you was going on in your mind or in your mental state, it's just going to enhance
that.
But that's what they say. I don't know for fact, but I know at that stage where I was going through, I was good.
Yeah,
good. I had a good little trip, baby. I was flying over in my bikini. I had me a good little time. But I did it with a special person that I felt truly, meant well to me, and I did it at home.
Yeah,
like I felt like any major drug, I feel like that's a major drug to me. I guess.
So look, because then y'all are probably gonna say like, oh, we're hypocrites, we're contradicting ourselves. It's not that. It's you need to have a very strong willpower. Why the fuck are you letting these drugs consume you? And why are you letting them drugs make you lose your relationships, lose your families, lose your jobs, lose everything you got going on for yourself? I mean, come on now. It's not. It is. You gotta toughen. You gotta straighten up. Straighten up. Straighten up.
I think
that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's
just what it is, because of course we're young adults right now. I mean, we're sending this message not to say, hey, stop doing these drugs, stop doing Adderall, stop doing coke, stop doing.
You probably wouldn't even imagine what are things that we've done before, but also it's not even a strong willpower, because sometimes you need God on your side.
Yeah.
You need God on your side. Like it's hard because it's spiritual warfare. It's a battle.
Yeah.
People be thinking that it's just sweet and cheeks. I don't know where I be coming up with these games. These are slang, sweet and cheeks. Girl, sweet cheeks. It ain't it. But no, but like for real.
Peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream. Peaches and cream. Okay. You know what I mean? peaches and cream. But it ain't it. So like it's better said than done, for real. I completely understand how hard it is, especially when you already on it, when you already get hooked on it, and it's already too far gone. Because mind you, what I said earlier, I feel like not drugs, but the drinking starts it off.
It actually does.
Drinking starts it off because
a lot of
alcohol are spirits, and we still drink. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. We still drink, but I know these things. When you know these things, you also have to limit yourself to know how much you can handle.
My first episode, I talked about a spiritual awakening and how I stopped bartending, but I didn't say I stopped drinking.
I ain't got a liquor yet. God's still working on me.
Yeah, so don't sit here and say, "Oh, she's such a fucking liar. She's she a fraud ass." No,
God's still
say what
I
said.
God's still working on us all.
Yes.
But if there's a message that we can deliver out, we always gonna make sure it gets done.
Yeah. Amen.
Amen.
And he told me to deliver this message.
Amen.
To you guys today.
Yeah, I went on board with what she had going on. And you know what's crazy? Because she didn't even think this was gonna turn away. We took a break. She said, "Oh no, but we got But I know it's gonna reach one of y'all out there. Whatever was placed on her heart today.
Get a hold on it. Get a grip on it. Don't let it consume you. That's all we're saying.
That's it.
That's all we're saying. I get it.
We're young adults. You need to reach out to us, and I'm always here to listen. Even if you want to talk, if you want to vent.
Alcohol is a gateway drug because guess what? And a lot of these young adults here in Houston, it leads to cocaine. Because whenever you're too fucked up, they sit here and they take and they buy. I don't even know how you buy.
How you got money for all that bouquet? That's some
bags. I don't even know how it's distributed. They buy it and then they take it because they're too fucked up. So they sit here and it sobers them up. So it is a gateway drug. Alcohol's not a drug, but look, you know what?
Alcohol is the gateway spirit.
Yeah. So just be careful. And also, we love y'all.
We love y'all.
Take care of yourself.
We love y'all. Look at y'all's family history. Make sure if you ain't got nobody else in your life that is addicted, if you got an addictive personality, make sure that you take heed. Yeah. It's hereditary.
Exactly. But yeah. You heard what we said.
You heard it.
This wraps up this topic today. So thank you so much for tuning into Zazati Studios here with Afrovibes TV. Woo! Here with my girl Linda.
Here with my girl
Lynn. And thank you so much. All right. We'll see you soon.